Yeah, they really making sure today. Look at all that, as far back as you could see. Chemtrails. Them trails. You should Google the KP Health Index on solar storms, especially for those who have autoimmune triggered autoimmune issues, and autoimmune. I mean, obviously, if the sun affects your immune system, if it's vitamin D, and you have autoimmune issues, these solar storms actually affect you because it's triggering your immune system. So if you have an autoimmune system, so you might have, if you have fibromyalgia, or if you have you get skin issues because of it, heart palpitations, emotional episodes, especially during full moons and solar storms. So you got the day and night bombarding you. But a lot of, the police stations are busy during solar storms. There's an uptick in activity. Emergency rooms, there's an uptick in activity because people are having emotional episodes, reactions to the solar rays, heart palpitations. If you've had a stroke, if you've had heart issues, if you've had any kind of cardiac issues, any kind of psychiatric or deeply emotional diagnosed issues, they become exasperated during storms, solar storms. So just something to pay attention to. It's also not suggested that you fly during solar storms, but or be on a cruise ship during a solar storm. These are just things to keep in mind and think about, but paying attention to your environment and why you might be feeling the way you're feeling. Again, the KP Health Index for geomagnetic storms, solar storms, and I get the cognitive diminution because I have polymorphous light eruption, PMLE. Even though I am a melanated person, I am biracial. So I have a lot of Scottish, Irish, Welsh, German DNA. So I can be I have freckles, so I can get, what my winter shade can be very light, but my summer shade can be very dark. Like island native dark. So because of that, and because I tan so fast, I have a condition. It triggers this condition, PMLE. If my melanin is not activated, I can be hypersensitive to cosmic rays. So I build my immunity by going in the sun, developing and caring for my melanin, my darker skin, because when I am when I am my lighter shade, it's very, very hard to deal with the solar rays. It has become much easier when we had that huge earthquake in Mexico, and we had that X9.3 solar flare, almost an X10, the highest ever recorded, and then there was a couple smaller X3s and X4s that came through earlier that day. This being in the sun was almost unbearable. But I have now correlated the activation of my melanin with being definitely more comfortable in the sun. So just something to think about, because a lot of us have melanin. Different people have different levels of melanin. But just something, getting that solar energy and making sure that we're getting out of the house in nature, getting that so we're not so sensitive to these solar rays, to the solar energy. But yeah, stay in tune, folks. Stay in tune. Look at that. Yeah, they definitely prepped and ready. They definitely don't want us seeing what's going to be happening in the sky. Already shielding. Look, as far as you can see, there's another X back there behind it. Yeah. Heads up. Eyes open. Head on a swivel, man. Today is the day that solar energy should be hitting Earth. And they're already ready. Already blocking the rays. So here we are. And there it is, friends. There's the little rainbow in the sky as usual. Nothing to see here, folks. Probably just another sundog. Look at this. They're prepped and ready for today. Prepped and ready. The wind picked up, that's why I'm laughing. As soon as I hit play. They're getting to it. Wonder what they're gonna cover up without this solar activity coming to the planet, huh? I had a dream. And it involved a portal opening up in the sky and 3 blackbirds that were suspended in flight, completely frozen. So just heads up, eyes to the sky, head on a swivel, shield of protection around you. Stay in tune. So today is the day that solar energy should be coming in from the sun. And they've already got the skies marked. Already a haze in front of the sun. Heads up, eyes on the sky, head on a swivel.